Live.
Blade rank? Strike rank?
It's alive. Yes, I worked out. I made a character today, but you're distracting me again, so stop it, Tom.
Chop some ducks up.
Design Mechanism are working on an Adventures in Glorantha book, but it's in production still.
Hey, Kevin.
Sorry.
We're playing Pathfinder tonight.
I had to put that in there, Ben. I was interrupted by Marie, and I'm free now. I'm good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay, so last week you made it to Ivory Glass. You came through. You did a bit of a circle. You fought some war hydras. You convinced some barbarians that you were legitimate businessmen or something of the sort to wander in. Oh no, that's right. You had information about what's her name's fall, and they better let you in, and you managed to get in without having to spill anybody's blood.
Yeah, everybody with eyeballs believed us, but the one guy without eyeballs didn't.
Well, there is that, because you wandered into a large chamber, an extremely large chamber that contained a dragon with no eyes. I do believe I showed you a picture of said dragon with no eyes, but I still haven't gotten around to uploading one, which is my bad, and I apologise for it, but just in case you're wondering, I'm going to flash it at the screen again. And after I've done that, I'll show you a picture.
Oh, so you're going to flash the picture at us or something else?
Well, you
I think that was the inference, Kevin.
Okay, so this beastie, right there, flew down and looked at you inquisitively, which you pretty much decided to ignore it or try and bluff it in one way, shape or form or the other, but it didn't seem to believe you as it bared its teeth and prepared to eat your little eyeballs out, because it can. Now, I'm just going to make sure. No, I didn't. So, I really, really, really have to get round to putting the rest of these pictures up. So, that'll do for now.
Did you get a PDF of those adventures when you get them?
Yeah, I do. I actually have them, and I do normally sit down before setting out the module, but I've just been so flat out busy for the past 2 or 3 months I haven't been able to remember to get it done, so it's a pathetic excuse, I know, but that's the only excuse I've got.
I was thinking that, but I didn't want to be rude and say yeah.
Yeah, I know, Kevin, you're a Geelong supporter.
That's right.
It's understandable. Okay, like that. And did that work or not?
Is Matt still a dinosaur? Sorry, not Matt. Is Martin still a dinosaur?
I don't know. I don't think he is, because that was when he was fighting the other things. So.
Well, yeah, but it can last for 10 hours.
Well,
Big
what was
ass
that?
is blocking my view.
Martin?
Yeah.
Oh, so you are still a giant dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. No worries.
Well, we probably wouldn't have got in if he was.
Not necessarily. Have you seen some? Now I worked out why it's not looking like I want it to. Just to answer your point, Kevin, they do have some really weird people that are in their employ.
Okie dokie.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. What's 90 divided by 5, people? That's
18.
Yep. So we'll make it about 20. What have I done now? God, I'm useless.
There we go.
that's much better.
Ah, you're upping the scale of the thing.
Yes, I'm trying to actually...
The map you go. No, that's much better, yeah. And move us all into the middle.
I'm about to draw in the map, so to speak, so...
Ooh, drawing.
Drawing! That's right. Freehand drawing, which I'm so good at. Wow. You can tell I'm so good at it by the sounds that I make while I'm doing it. Oops, that's not quite centered, but there you go. I didn't know it was that big. Not my fault. Sesame Street didn't teach me how to draw well enough. But it'll soon be functional enough. So here we go. Why didn't that change colour?
Now forget the little split level effect of the path winding up the middle.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was after, but I stuffed up a bit, as you do. Let's get rid of that bit. And get rid of that bit. Go back to that. And that. Oh look, somebody's helping me. That's awesome. There are essentially lots of pillars, just so you know. Oh, Martin M's back. Oh, you're not that far up. You're coming from the bottom, Gordon.
Only from your perspective.
That's right. Which is your perspective too. Monkey boy. Look at my accurately drawn map. Isn't it awesome?
I want to zoom out to appreciate this mastery.
You could have used the circle tool, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know, but that would have to mean that I'd have to go back and click in. Draw shape. There we go. Everybody gets bored with properly round circles.
I don't. I love symmetry.
And besides, they're made of ice, so some of them have melted. Oops. If you love symmetry, you really don't like my placing. Because even the circles that I'm using the tool for are bloody all over the place.
So Hydra should really offend you then. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you can hold the shift key down or something to get perfect circles.
Oh well, it's too late now. Okay, so Corbin Duval's down the bottom. You did move somewhat forward, so we'll put you about there, say. Of course, Jack Churches will be facing up somewhere near the front because he's awesome, and so is Toothy.
What did you expect from dead again?
Yeah, remember
Martin raised it. Yeah, Martin raised it. That's right. Yeah.
And then we got Chomper and the gigantic Stegosaurus. It barely fits on the freaking map. Well, to tell you the truth, it's probably a bit large for huge. That's more huge-ish.
He's facing the... Oh, yeah, that's right.
Kina is not here yet, so we'll pop her outside of everything. Frixus is down there, so's Biscali, so's Bacanala. Dynus will be somewhere near that there. Alice, there's other tokens there, and Jeremiah will also be hanging out about there. Okay, so that's where we will start when we roll for some initiative, which I need the turn thing for. Okay, so initiatives, people, as this creature turns nasty.
Have we ever met anything that said, "Hey, I really like you guys. Would you like to have a burger?" Yeah.
Yeah, there's Bagnala, and there's Biscali, and there's Frixus. You've got a whole tribe of NPCs travelling with you that have done that. Okay, count on Tom.
Yeah. Hang on a second. This character sheet thing ain't working too good. It's lagging me.
Okay. Do it however you want. Whatever works for you, Martin. It's fine.
Well, I'll try and use that character sheet inside the Roll20.
Okay.
It's making me freeze every time. Let me drop out and come back in.
Righto. And turn for Dinus, who gets 20. And let's see. Oh, Jeremiah did too. Let's give this dude a name. Door. Okay. What's that? So I better roll for it. And it has an initiative of plus 23. Might as well have. Okay, so we're waiting on Martin. I'll send him another invite just in case he's lost. Martin, invite. And bear with me for a moment while I strip.
Okay.
Must be warm in Tasmania, didn't it?
Martin M.
Yes, it is that type of video, people.
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
Strip D&D.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first half hour. Imagine what it gets to, but
No hit points, just underwear. Yeah.
Strip D&D. Whoever loses the encounter loses a piece of clothing. Yes, that's going to go down so well.
Martin, back with us?
Yeah. So,
Righto, Alistair gets 12. And turn 12. And Chomper gets a 16. Okay, I suppose I should roll for the NPCs that are behind you. Scaly and Frixus. Both have the same, I think. They do. Scaly. Oh. Frixus. And Bagnala. Okay. So, Bagnala has a plus of... She must have a huge plus, so she goes first. And... seeing she's just off the map, she will... double move out, I think. There we go, Bagnala. That's right, she's a strange critter, isn't she? She's an adlet. Bookmarks. Adlet. 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 There we are. They have speed of 40 feet, so Hang on. Yeah. Okay. So Bagnala moves to about here. Oh no, she doesn't. Sorry, she moves to just in front of Corbin, which is about there. And then she's got lots of ice powers, which is useless against a white dragon, you would imagine. And no ranged attack, so that's pretty much her turn. As Iantor. Okay. Awesome. We've got a power here that I have no idea what it does. Oh, okay. I see why. Right, he flies off the pillar and starts to just essentially hover in the air. He's hovering around about 20 feet in the air, and you can see that a whole heap of dust and sand that lays around the ground of this ice chamber starts to kick up around him, giving him some concealment. In fact, as if he had blur, so let's get a cloud going. And that one will do. Okay, is that what? Ah, there it is. Right, good. As you see, starts kicking up that cloud there.
Haha, the witch is here, the evil witch, wicked, wicked witch.
Very good. And I need... Who's yawning like that? How rude.
That's why I had a preparatory coffee before the session started.
Oh, good boy, Matt. Good boy.
Earning my GM brownie points.
Kiss ass.
However, he is implying that he falls asleep unless he has a coffee.
Yeah, good point. Okay, there we are. 80 feet long. Okay, so let's send that to the back, shall we? And then I will... Ah! No.
Group them. Oh, that's right, can't do that.
Yep, okay, so he lets loose a cone of high-pitched harmonics that jar you. And it's going to...
Evan still needs a moment or two.
Yeah, that's fine. It's going to deal damage. So we have a... What save is it? Fortitude save, I'm assuming? No, it's a reflex save, as these harmonics slam into you. Reflex saves from everyone.
Where is that?
Reflex saves. Yeah.
Reflex saves, yes. You should be pretty good at that, Didus. Is your reflex actually plus 28, Didus?
No, you just said I was pretty good at it, but that was a close enough. I will actually look up the. I'll have to look up the number given the character's changed. So
That would probably help.
it possibly might be one more given I went up in feet. So I'll have to figure it out.
That's right. No, it's not 28. It's 29. Peasant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably not 29 at 6th level.
So far, only Alistair and Chomper have saved, and that means they're taking half damage. Stop it, Kevin. I see what
No,
you're
reflex,
doing.
my reflex save is only +11 unless it's to do with traps or enchantments.
Well, it's got
Not that
nothing
I'm
to do with
pointing out that pillar could have screened. Who's the last person down the bottom there?
So I got a 20.
That didn't have a name on him.
Sorcerer Jeremiah.
it. Now it can't. So plus 11, did you say? And we're just adding that to the 9, or are you going to roll again?
No, I just take that number. I got a 20. That'll do.
Okay, so the only person that saved was Alistair and Chomper. And therefore you all take this except Alistair and Chomper, who take half of it. So
I only take half because I'm super swift and smooth.
okay, you've got the special roguey type power.
Yeah, that beaky thing.
Okay, so as these harmonics strike you, they do 28 points of damage, or 14 if you take half. As it lets out a high-pitched cry, something you've never seen a white dragon ever do before.
Yeah, so I've got the shield running on you, so you only take half of whatever you half.
Thank you.
So you essentially take 4, Kevin, and he takes 14. Oh, you take 42 then, Kevin.
That sounds right.
Ow. Sucks to be you.
Mere flesh wound.
Okay, Biscali moves up to around about there, and what does Biscali do? What ranged weapon does she have? She does have a masterwork composite longbow, and she draws it and fires at the concealed creature. A 20 plus that. Meaning the shot goes wide, disappearing through the mist and sand and dust as Dinas acts.
Mist and sand and dust.
Sand and dust in a cloud around it. There's a
Fog?
What's that?
Yeah, that's a lot of obscuration there.
It is.
I think he's obfuscating.
Trying to hide his blue circle.
Those horrible blue circles that sprung up from my beautiful ice columns. What are you going to do, Tom?
What am I going to do? I'm not very pleased by obfuscations, but I'm going to go invisible. Because I don't like this getting dingoed. I'm going to go invisible and sneak away from whatever without doing bad things to me.
Okay. What's the invisibility like taken? Let's make that mean you're invisible. Okay. Okay, and you're going to move. So move as you so wish. Oh, unless you want me to move you. Where are you going to?
Oh, where am I going to? That's... I'm over this way.
Right, through the wall. So you're going to be part of the ice cube. Or are you going to move up near that pillar? How about you move up near
Okay, that's good.
Righto.
That'll work.
You slip down amongst the dust and sand and move away invisible. Jeremiah.
I will hover over into here, and I shall slap my hearty comrade, the paladin, on the back, saying, "Go forth, my heroic comrade," casting heroism on him for +2 on all his attack rolls, saves, and skill checks.
Damn, I feel
What's the basis
heroic.
of that? What type of modification is that, James?
It's
Is it a luck bonus, a morale
it's
bonus?
a morale bonus.
Morale.
I feel
Jump.
better.
I feel better now. Chomper.
Right. You just go ahead and move right there.
Okay. Chomper moves up to that point. Somebody tell Kina that indeed, yes, daylight savings did happen. But yeah, we started late as well anyway, so you haven't really missed much. If you want to roll initiative, Kina, when you can, that would be good. Okay, so that brings us on to Phrixus, who can fly. How fast? Phrixus can fly 120 feet. So piles into the dust himself, waving his lance at Iantor. And nice stretch fast. Okay, Phrixus has reached 10 feet, 15 feet with glaive, so he doesn't actually go fully in. He goes to about oh, crikey. Doesn't even need to be that close. As he weaves his glaive towards the creature, charging, gives him a +2 to hit. And that strikes nothing as it waves through the dust. Alistair.
Can I go ahead and be able to do another chance at Knowledge Nature?
No. Once you failed, pretty much.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and summon...
Oh, actually, no, something's changed. You heard it let off that large sound, so I will allow you to.
Okay.
Okay, you note that the creature, which looks like a white dragon, also has the countenance of a creature known as a Destran, which is an eyeless creature fashioned from, or with skills of a sonic nature, in essence. Their main attack is letting out a high-pitched scream,
Right.
which you can
So-
use to stun or to damage.
Taking no chances, I'm going to go ahead and use the Cauldron of Overwhelming Allies and summon this many Cyclopses.
I was going to say, but it's Cyclops. How many did you get?
4.
It's because the eyeballs are so difficult to do.
Let me copy you. Nice. Oh, actually, that was really dumb. Hang on a moment. Let's make him the proper size and give him power to Alistair. Then copy and paste. Okay, so on your next turn you'll be able to place these guys where you want. Jack Churches.
Then, can I also move?
Oh yeah, sorry.
What is his reach? 15?
Well, you don't know.
So I'll try. Let's go at that point.
Okay, you move there. Nothing snakes out to bite you. Jack Church is your action.
All right. Is effectively difficult terrain from basically here to here?
Yes, it's all sorts of stand and grot and rocks and stuff like that all the way down in there.
All right.
The
So
only
15.
non-difficult terrain is sort of like on the above half sort of thing.
Cool. All right. I'm going to single move, so 15 feet basically to that position. Give me some cover from the sonic attack. And then I call upon Erastil. Hear me, Erastil. Protect my fellow friends. Protect this family of mine. And protect us, ward us from this eyeless creature. Casting prayer on everybody. And if you can get within range of that beastie, it'll be affected as well.
What's the range?
40 feet.
Okay, well, definitely within 40 feet. Does it get a save of any form?
It does get a save. If it has resistance, it gets a resistance save, but no other save. So it now takes a -1 penalty on attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks. This is a luck bonus, that therefore should stack with the morale bonus previously provided by the self-important sorcerer.
Okay. Hello, Evan. You're looking wonderful this morning, and with it.
Your hair's changed colour again.
I'm pretty sure that's just the light.
Is there actually light?
Daylight saving
a little,
fades
there's some
people.
right over there.
You know what they say in Queensland? It fades the cows. I didn't say anything about gamers' hairdos, but anyway.
No, my rule is absolutely no being on video before 6 a.m.
That's a bloody good rule, I'd say.
I'd say so too.
Very sensible.
Can you roll initiative for me, pretty please, Evan? I
Being
know
up
I'm
before-
Of course, I'd be happy to.
pushy and annoying and stuff like that, but there you go. Okay, you can now take your action. Oops, you're currently down here. This big dragon thing has blasted every... Oh, actually, I also need a reflex save from you, pretty please.
Okay. Oh, that's not
Or you die.
good.
Not there's any pressure.
What is my reflex? I think it's 6. Hang on. Can I take a look at that?
Go for it.
Oh, Kitty. Kitty wants to say hi. Hello. Hello.
Meow.
He hates it when I pick him up. Okay, 7. 7 is my reflex save. Oh.
Oh, sorry. Toothy's got to do a reflex save as well. While we're doing additional reflex saves.
Nice. So you only take 14 points of damage from a sonic attack.
Only 14 points. Okay.
Only 14. Would have been 28. And Toothy only takes 14 points as well.
Tap.
Have you? Oh, Toothy goes on your action, or did you roll Toothy's initiative, or
I
what the
didn't roll Toothy's initiative, so I presumed he was going on my turn. But
Okay,
I
well,
can-
no, make him move on your turn, it's easier.
Cool.
Okay, Keena's lining up something evil because she's a witch.
I wouldn't want to snag a Phrixus in the crossfire. Alright, gonna go. What were we saying about rough terrain? It's not rough terrain down here, is it?
Anything in between the black and the red line is not rough terrain, but anything past it is.
Okay, that sounds fair. All right, you're 25 feet away. So what round of combat are we in? What is happening?
This is the
Round
first round of
one.
combat.
Yeah, not much yet.
Okay.
Just evil things making us make saving throws.
You literally have not missed very much at all because I got late and whatnot. So
Wonderful. Well, you know what I do on the first round of combat. Evil Eye. Tackle starts on round 2. Hey, kitty.
Okay, so that's a will save against DC 23, isn't it?
21.
21, right. Okay, feeling confident, Iantor stares directly back in your face.
Yeah, nice.
And only takes the negative for 1 round.
Okay. Unless I cackle.
Unless you cackle evilly, which no doubt you will, because you're evil. Corbin, your action.
I've done it. I moved.
Okay, you moved. Righto.
Oh, and I heal myself, which I'll roll when I get back.
Righto. No worries. That leads us around to Bacanala, who is kind of a bit lost for things to do because flying and she can't reach it and it's got immunity to cold and that's pretty much all she can do. So she cries a tale of woe about how she cannot help you in this round unless it reaches the ground. Because she is bloody useless. Yes, all of her spells are ice spells, and she's got no ranged attacks. So she will skip up to here, so she doesn't group to make a nice hit group. As the cloud. What does he do? What does he do? Okay. 30-foot cone, I think. Okay, 30-foot cone. Right, he goes suddenly out of the dust in this area. So that's Biscali, Phrixus, Jeremiah, and Kina. Ice spews forth, covering the area that you are in. Give me reflex saves. Oh dear, Jeremiah. She wants to play. Oh, Kina. Oh, Kina. Covered on the chest, so who else is it? Phrixus and Biscali, that's me, isn't it? I was about to growl somebody for not rolling and now I have to growl myself. +9 and... +9 and +8. So first one's Biscali. He fails, and next one's a Phrixus. He fails. Okay, as everybody in that cone takes this much damage. Ow. That's lots of damage. 40 points of damage, which I'm fairly certain Kevin's taking half of as well.
Thanks, Kevin.
How much?
40.
20 points. Half of 40.
Oh, well, yeah, 20, sorry.
Oh, I healed 23 and I take 40, so that's 17.
You took 20 off half of 40.
Oh, right. So I gained 3 then. Oh, so now I gain 20 back.
Okay, Biscali stays where she is and fires 2 arrows into the dust that's kicking up around there. It's +13, plus... No, Oh yes, +17, +8. First arrow streaks in, but misses. Next one, oops, is this -5. Streaks in, possibly hitting. 1D 100, 20% or less misses. Okay, as the arrow sinks in for 1D. 8 points of damage. Oh dear. Okay, bringing us round to Dynas. What's the go hiding sorcerer slash rogue slash type dude?
What's the go? The go is hold for now and wait for an opening that I like more.
Okay, no worries. Jeremiah, your action.
I will hover over to here somewhere, and I shall cast the Crushing Despair cone towards the creature.
That's gonna get Chomper in it.
How high is the room?
Bless you, Evan. The room is blah 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 blah. Rooms and corridors are 30 feet high. Right. Except in here it's 90 feet high, so you're right.
Yeah, so how high is the creature at the moment?
We'll make him about 30 feet high. I thought the roof was only 30 feet high, but, so that's why he was flying at 20, but now he's flying at 30.
Right. If I went up to 30 feet, would my cone still get Chomper?
No.
That's my plan.
Okay. So what's the range on your cone?
I need to be slightly closer than that. Just there. 30 feet.
Righto. Okay, what's the save?
DC 21 will.
DC 21 will. Righto. And he fails.
So that's a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, and damage, weapon damage.
Okay, so what was it? Exhaustion, isn't it?
Crushing Despair it was.
Oh, Crushing Despair, righto. For how long?
10 minutes, or 11 minutes.
Oh, crap. Okay. So, essentially, the combat. Chomper, your action.
So in order to attack it, could I do a perception check to hit it, or is this a 50-50 chance or something?
It's a 20% chance of missing.
The perception won't be able to...
No.
Okay.
It's essentially the same as a blur spell that he's kicking up with the dust.
So he'll 5-foot step up and try and go ahead and power attack it.
Has Chomper got 30 feet reach?
Oh, he's up in the air?
He's up in the air.
Alright. No, it doesn't. There goes that. Full defense.
Full defense, righto. Okay. Just chucking some wings on the people that are flying. Chomper goes full defense as a Phrixus He's also flying at 30 feet. Goes full attack with his glaive. And full attack is plus 16, plus 11. First one's a possible hit, and the second one is not. So, as long as he's not under 20% with this roll, which he isn't, so he smacks into Iantor for 19 points of damage. Alright, Alistair. You can now place your Cyclops.
Place them 30 feet above the dragon so they fall on him.
Can I do that?
Well, I don't see why not, but they'll only be able to attack on the way down and then be placed to the side, so just place them where they land.
Okay.
They'll also take damage from the fall too, by the way.
This is dispensable. It's fine.
They could
So
do a
could-
grapple attack as they go past and then drag him down with him.
That's also possible.
Alright, so I'll turn all four, or yeah, I'll use my special ability to make it into a 20, and see if I can be able to drag in and hold him down.
Okay, so this is the Cyclops? Or
Cyclops.
you? Yep, Cyclops, righto. Oh, so they make it a 20, so what's their combat maneuver bonus?
13.
Makes 33. It has a combat maneuver defense of, oh, you wouldn't believe it, 33!
Oh.
33! And,
Minus one. No, -1 because of the prayer.
oh yes, -1.
And the crushing despair is
I don't-
-2.
I don't think they affect combat maneuver defense, by the
Crushing
way.
despair is -2. Like,
Yeah, but I
please,
don't
anyone
think
that's depressed, do not watch this broadcast. Yeah.
that...
Attack rolls, saving throws, ability checks, skill checks, or weapon damage.
So it's not combat maneuver defense.
All attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saves, and skill checks for prayer. -1 on that.
Not combat maneuver defense, so it's 33. So, but 33 is the magic number, which all of the Cyclops get anyway, and so they get a +2 on each as they drag it to the ground. And
What is a combat maneuver classed as?
combat maneuver defense is it's defense. It's like an armor class,
Alright.
except it fights against combat maneuver bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
The combat maneuver bonus would be affected because essentially they're attacks, but the combat maneuver defense would not. Okay, so
Would it be
your
possible to have only 2 drag it down, or all 4 have to be?
Well, it depends on how you're
Involved,
going. Were you planning on them all getting it, or only 2? Like, I mean, you can do it either way. I don't mind.
So if I can
Yeah.
have like 2, be able to drag it down, and have 2
Yep.
attack.
Yep, sure. Go for it.
Okay, do you have to roll to confirm the grapple?
No.
Alright. So I'll designate that one. And this one are
Alright.
to grapple it, and the other
Added-
2 to attack.
No worries. Give me some attack rolls.
So this would be to confirm the 20.
Oh,
For the
20.
first one?
Righto. Yep.
Okay,
What's
that
their
misses.
No, yeah, that's not What's their base attack plus 11?
11.
Righto, yep. And the next one? Okay, that's a confirmed critical if it hits. So the first one, roll D100. Don't get under 20. Okay, that one hits. Now the one that got the critical, roll D100 for it. Okay, it hits. So, deal one of these to you. Alastair. Where are you? No, there.
You could give yourself a 40-foot aura to do that for you.
Oh, thanks for that, Kevin. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Double damage and +2 on all your attack rolls for 1 round.
Okay.
So here's the damage. Oh, so that'll be 30.
Okay, no worries. And what about the first one?
First
Okay.
one,
Regular damage roll does 19, so that's 49 all up. Okay, as they come crashing to the ground, everybody in that pile takes this much damage from falling to the ground. 10 points.
okay. Then I'll go ahead and attack with Alistair.
Righto.
And he'll attack him with his tail.
No worries. Okay, that's a miss.
Alright.
Kina.
Okay.
You're looking rather unhealthy.
I feel rather ill. I hope someone heals me at some point. I sure do. Misfortune
Witches.
and
So
cackle.
needy.
It's always
Miss-
me.
Misfortune
Sure would be
and
nice.
cackle. That's just
Sure would be nice if I didn't die this round. I would certainly feel very grateful to anyone who prevented that.
Okay, Misfortune gets off as it fails its save.
Yay!
What does Misfortune do?
He has to re-roll everything twice and takes the lower amount for everything except damage.
Yeah, I remember now. That's awesome. Thanks, Keener, he says and smiles at you.
Yeah, you have to re-roll even if he misses his save or stuff because maybe he'll get a critical fumble.
That's just evil. Bloody witches. Jack Churches, your action.
With the benefit of that particular item, firstly I move it ever so slightly closer to the wonderful protecting column, and then I channel positive energy to everybody aside from the big bad nasty, which
I
should
don't
mean
think Jeremiah is quite in there either.
that's
I'm
right.
30
He's got a
feet in the
paladin
air as
protecting
well,
him.
so.
He's got a paladin protecting him. I just need to keep the paladin up, which I think is 6d6, taking into account that nice item that gives me an extra 2d6 worth of channel healing.
Okay.
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding.
I mean, that's terrible, Jack. That's awful. Is Toothy doing anything?
I remember a fireball like that.
Just because you don't like the witch, Jack, doesn't mean you shouldn't heal her. She's useful.
If you're going to let her die, do it quickly. It's cruel otherwise.
Yes. Toothy's actually going to get to. He's going to start scouting around. So he's going to attempt to get to over here. Yep, he can do that. Fast
Remember,
little
it's
mix.
difficult terrain.
Yeah, but he's double moving. And
Okay,
he's a
no
wolf.
worries.
That's plenty of time.
Why is wolf special for movement, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I better look that up in the rules. Corbin, your action.
It certainly is. Yes, sir. We move 5 feet to get within 10 feet range.
Mm-hmm.
And clobbering time.
Right.
Don't forget your +2s.
And my lots of pluses. Righto, so we'll do a... I've moved all my things around. So where is it? Attack two-handed single. That's the one. And we get 2 more added to that. So 25.
Okay, you slam against its... hang on, I need to work out what the grapple condition does before I say any more. Say no more, say no more, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Wink, winks.
Where are we? Glossary, that's what I'm after. Grappled. Grappled creatures cannot make and take a neg for penalty to dexterity, which means it takes a -2 to its AC, which means that's a hit.
Huzzah for the good guys! Which is me. You hadn't realised?
Certainly not the witch.
And I get +1 damage rolls as well, I believe.
You do. You were in the effect of the prayer?
I am. So 21.
Yeah, roll a D100 too, just for shits and giggles.
What?
Don't get under 20 as the dust cloud's still in effect until you hit
Huzzah! I actually managed to miss!
You actually managed to miss as your hammer comes crashing down marginally from the dragon/Destron's head. Baknala goes, oh look, it's on the ground now and I can't reach it. Hang on, I'll come over here, possibly to give somebody flanking next round. Iantor struggles to free himself from the grapple, realizing that he is in a lot of trouble if he stays there.
Would I be able to get to him to help out?
Well, you have been holding your action, so you can leap in now before his action if you want.
Yeah, so what's he most in need of?
Who's that?
The person that was in big trouble. Yeah, what's his name? Same as the guy in Torchwood.
Iantor.
That's the one.
Yep. What are you going to do to him? He's the dragon, remember?
The bad guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the bad guy.
So, can you backstab a dragon when you're invisible?
Of course you can.
But then they'd probably eat me being a lowly little thief.
Ah, but you want to be a hero.
Oh, do not. That's a filthy lie.
And if you want, you can run in and stab him. Or you can move into position this round, really, because you're going to need to charge if you're going to do it this round.
Yeah, like, much as it pains me, I might have to, like, move over a bit to help out. Jack might need some help there, so...
Okay, you double move over next to Jack.
Yeah.
As the creature attempts to throw the grapple from the Cyclops. -2, so we got... Does that beat the Cyclops' CMD?
Yeah.
Okay, as he shakes the grapple for the round.
What do you have to do for both?
No, just the one roll. They're both holding him down. That means they get a +2 to their combat maneuver defense. in essence. As the dragon twists and turns and throws the Cyclopses aside from him. The Scaly then lobs in 2 more arrows. As she realises things are getting a little bit crowded down there. And the cloud dissipates too, by the way. First one misses.
His chances are gone. Excellent.
And second one misses. Right. Jeremiah, your action.
Alright, we shall
Overcome.
overcome. We'll run over here, and we will Scorching Ray at poor Ianto.
No.
Yanto.
Very nice.
So we have
These are
What's
range
that?
touch attacks, aren't they?
range touch 2 and 3.
Hit, hit, and miss.
So we have
No,
8d6.
there's nobody watching you, Alistair.
Eight d6s of damage. Does my +1 for luck get the other one across the line or not? Does. That's
If-
3 hits.
Damage from
so I'm meant to
+1
assume
damage
that
from
you
prayer.
had it.
Actually, no, Jeremiah, you were out of reach of the prayer, weren't you?
No, I got the prayer. I was within range at that stage.
Okay, so give me
You
some
had
more
1.
damage.
Because that
Kate.
roll, looks remarkably like my healing.
26 plus another 3, so 29. Yep, 29. Right, okay. Is he vulnerable to that? No, he's not. 29 damage. Chomper.
Yeah, go ahead and try and power attack it. First, I'll do the claws.
Righto. Okay, that's possible fumble and a miss. Oh, sorry, possible. Yeah, well, not a fumble. Go for his next attack.
Next claw.
Is another possible fumble.
What the hell?
But not a fumble.
And a bite.
And a bite. Okay, is a miss. He strikes heavily against its armoured hide. Phrixus lowers himself down and only 5 foot and strikes with the glaive. First attack misses, and the second attack. Tell you what, this guy's been pretty lucky. Misses. Alistair.
Remembering he had +1 for the prayer.
Okay, just bear with me for... Yeah, even with the +1 doesn't matter. Just curious, and throwing it out there, but do the Cyclops have a CMD less than 24?
It's 22.
22, righto, okay, good. So I forgot that I had to roll twice for his CMB attack and he made it, so that's good.
So I'll
Righto,
start
Alistair.
multi-attacking with the Cyclops, starting from this one going around.
Okay.
Sorry.
They will all get flanking. So +2 to their attack. Okay, it's a miss.
For the second attack, they all have 2 attacks.
Yep. You should do the higher one first for each of them because you can just like stick upwards, but that's alright. The second attack should come in at +8, I would imagine, if the first one's +13.
No, I factored in with the +2.
Yeah, but even still, there should be 5 difference between the top and the next attack.
Oh fuck.
But it doesn't matter, it's a miss anyway. Go for the next lot.
Oh yeah, so it's +8. Yeah. Okay. Second one.
Hits.
Second attack on that one.
Misses.
Next one.
Hits with the possible critical. It isn't a critical.
Second attack on it.
Misses.
Last one.
Mm-hmm. Miss. And miss. So you got 2 hits out of the Cyclopses. And 24 is 39, okay. The White Dragon / destroying thingy collapses beneath the Cyclopean blows, as it just cannot take the punishment from the fall and the beating that it has taken as it hits the ground.
Alright.
Says the dinosaur. Alright.
Alright. So, are we being watched by anybody? Those barbarians that let us in, have they seen this epic combat? And
No, because
wholesale
you're well and truly inside the building from where they were.
Alright, I just want to make sure that nobody else has just watched what we have done. Make sure that we're effectively going to get away with this inside the city gates.
Make a perception.
Okay.
Somebody put a disintegrate on it or a shrink into tiny little mouse size and put it in their pocket.
Okay, Jack and Alistair have a very good look around, but you see nobody seems to have been aware of your presence.
Alright.
I use one of my abilities to sense incorporeal creatures or ethereal.
Yep, and you can sense none.
Alright. Everybody appears to be in range, so at this point in time I'm going to start pushing out channel energies because I know that several people got hit, including the witch.
Honestly, what do I have to do to convince you guys that I'm only slightly evil?
Take a rank in Paladin? Take a level in Paladin?
That would be hilarious. A witch with a level in Paladin.
So 19 hit points healed.
And another go at that. Jesus Christ. Not having good time with the rolls tonight.
He's not your god.
No, no.
I'd say that's the problem.
But that's right, Erastil seems to have abandoned the family at this particular point in time. Evidently we are not helping ourselves enough. I'll have to think about this some more. I cannot understand why we've been forsaken at this particular point in time. How's everybody, if I do a heal check, how's everybody generally looking? I'll actually spend a bit of time just checking over everybody's wounds to make sure that,
know.
you know...
I'm fully healed.
Kenna needs to add 35 to her hit points, and I'll tell you. Most people look reasonably well. Anyway,
Baknala,
improve your bar. Well, Bucknell never got hurt.
Frixie.
Yep, they're slightly wounded, but not terribly bad. Okay.
How's the witch looking?
I don't know. She flatly refuses to add hit points to her total.
That makes sense.
Ah,
Okay.
Grudgingly, I do spend a bit of time having a look, and that's my heal check on her to see exactly how bad her wounds are.
She's not that far full from the looks of it, but you can tell him if you want to, Evan.
yeah, I'm mostly okay. A little more would help, but
Give her a single.
not.
Yeah, no, I'll help out the community a bit more later on. I don't want to completely get tapped out, but I'll keep that in mind that the witch isn't 100%.
Mm-hmm.
As Baknala, Efrixes and Biscalia, I think, are also not 100%.
Yeah, they're not very far off it, though.
Check the other end of the road.
Okay, you continue on. Heading up the yellow brick road.
All right.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Jack and Toothy attempt to catch up with Baknala, make sure that she's pretty okay.
Okay, she's fine. I'm fairly certain I didn't take any hit points off her at all, so there you go. She's all hunky-dory as you all move up this way and lead out. Okay, you come to the archway just leads straight forward. You travel another 20 feet, and you see that you come to. Let me delete some of this stuff.
Wait, should we hide the body or something? Someone's gonna notice that there's a dead dragon hanging around.
I said that, either disintegrate it if someone's got that, or you could shrink it down to a mouse and put it in your pocket. Or give it to Stomper and he can eat it.
Well, that might be the thing. He's got 4 hungry Cyclops that might be interested in semi-dragon flesh.
Yeah, those 4 hungry Cyclops only last for about another probably 4 rounds before disappearing.
They got a lot of eating to do in 24 seconds.
There may be blood all over the snow.
But there's nothing that I can do in terms of hiding what we've done today. All that I can think of doing is using what little time that we've got and what assistance that we do have from the Cyclops, that if there is any ability for us to shovel snow on top of the corpse and cover the blood splatter, that we do that.
Cover the blood splatter. Lovely.
How hard is the ground? I mean,
there's a lot of sand and dust and stuff like that, but otherwise it's glacial ice.
If Baleful Polymorph works on dead creatures, I would be willing to cast it. Turn it into a mouse.
Yeah, let Stomper eat it.
I think she said if it worked.
If it worked on dead creatures.
If it works on dead creatures.
Is there enough in the area to do a basic makeshift covering of this animal?
Not really, no. Like, I mean, it's a big animal, and you've got basically consider you've got a cow to cover with
Yep.
twigs.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Okay, so I'm about to bring you over to have a look at a section of map that I've just drawn expertly with my cartographical skills.
Cartographical.
Okay, you head up about 10 feet, so in essence, at least this bit's probably almost to scale. And you see that the tunnel branches like that. You can also see about 40, 50 feet down this away that there seems to be another chamber opening up.
I'm
Let's
happy to
down the
follow
other
and
two
assist.
ways.
What's the suggestion?
Keep left.
I'm
I
assuming,
had a
by the
funny
way,
feeling
that
that
you
you might
guys
say that.
are all down here at
Morgan?
the moment.
Path spell only works to find major landmarks. It would have helped us find here, but we don't know really like finding a room within this place. It won't do.
Okay. No worries. We'll just have a think about it. We'll take a 2 or 3 minute break because Matt's going to explode and it's going to be messy. And I need a drink, so we'll go there. So if you want to grab yourself a drink or something like that, do that now. Ow. Oh my god. You are one attractive Geelong supporter.
Thank you. Anyways, so getting back to RuneQuest while they're all away, the 13th Age Kickstarter RuneQuest. There's a guy somewhere who's going to run a game of it, which I
Yep.
joined up through Roll20. It just happened to be, I said, is there any games at 7:30 Thursday night? The only single game came up was 13th Age RuneQuest by a guy running it in Australia.
How bizarre. Oh, I'm really liking the system. and I don't really like the 100 system, so I don't know why. But I do like the way you build your character in it.
Yeah, and I like the special results in combat. It gives you a bit of uniqueness.
I haven't got that far yet.
So it's not all about just inflicting damage numbers. It's also about doing special actions and special results.
Yeah. I do like the idea that it's locational damage and stuff like that too.
Hmm.
Okay, there's nothing incorporeal there, Martin. And you all spy this particular thing. Now, the area where the arrow is going forward is the wider corridor. These ones are slightly less wide. And by less wide, I mean they're skinnier. Ah! What did I do? Put it back.
I can tell they're skinnier by your cartographically
Oh,
beautiful drawing.
that's good, because I didn't know whether you could or not, so that's why I decided I'd better elaborate.
You could use snap to grid, but I won't mention that.
Yeah, I don't use snap to grid. Crikeys.
Get straight lines.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Your cartographic accuracy would be better. We're
It would
going
be.
left anyway, except that I can't see myself, so...
No, well, I said you're essentially where the red cross is.
Right, well,
You're currently
we go,
about there.
we go peek around the corners.
Okay, well then give me
All
a
of them.
perception check if you're peeking.
Oh, now I'd have to know what my perception is.
That would kind of help.
10. Oh, I'm on the ball again tonight.
Right, Corbin, you peek around the corner and spy nothing. Alistair, you're peeking around where? You are a dirty great big dinosaur too, by the way, which makes it terribly difficult to be nice and quiet and sneaky.
I'll turn back to normal.
Oh, you're no fun. Where are we? Where did
He's
I
got
put
such
the
a
normal
tiny
marker?
little head, he could peek around corners really good.
Okay, so you look around that corner and get that result. You see a figure. It is currently moving away from you. The figure itself appears to be... Holy hell, it's coming down here. Hang on. There we go. You see that they are creatures. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, you see that the creature itself is huge as it shambles up the corridor and taking up the entire space of it. And it seems to be made of fossilized bones, with its hands being made of heads of Tyrannosaurus rexes.
Alright,
Wow, that's very kinky.
I'll do hand signals and raise my pointer finger to my lips, tell Corbin shh, and motion towards that direction.
Corbin will yell back, "What? What are you saying?"
Really?
No. Speak
He's
up,
a
can't hear you.
He's a
I say
paladin.
quietly to Jeremiah, you're good with these control type issues. You think you could get into the head of that thing?
Or the many heads.
With the fossil thing,
Hmm.
I would have to check. It doesn't look like it's alive.
I'm retreating. Quietly. Clunk, 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 clunk. So it's moving away from us.
Can I do a nature check?
These are not natural creatures, no.
If it was moving away from us and it was up to the right, then I think we wait for it to move away and then we go dashing down the left.
Because the left is all clear, according to Corbin.
That's right.
But you do notice May have his visor on backwards.
Backwards. Okay.
Well, where are we trying to get to? Aren't we just trying to go get in here and get this white dragon who's the chieftain?
Yes.
He's not going to be off down side passages, surely.
I don't
But
know.
I like side passages.
Or if he prefers, like, terrace houses style dragon accommodation where there's only, like, rooms off the side passage.
Is the bone golem disappearing down the corridor?
Are you going to give me a perception check where you can actually see the bone golem?
No, that's what Martin's for. I'm giving up on perception checks.
It's shambling away at a steady pace. Well, actually, it moves pretty much
I'd like
as
to have-
slowly as you'd like to.
Jack would like to have a look just to make sure whether it's a golem or some kind of undead, so that he might know whether he might be able to affect this thing. So a perception and then a knowledge nature, or what would you want for the knowledge
Okay.
check on it?
So you look up to the right.
Yep.
Okay, you look up, give me a perception check, and then we'll see whether the knowledge check is required.
31?
Okay, that's pretty good. Do you have knowledge arcana?
No, I do not have knowledge arcana, but if I need knowledge arcana, I know enough to know that I don't. This is not the type of thing that I'm going to be attempting to be defeating.
Corbin is moving down to the left.
Hey, Corbin, give me a perception check as you do that.
I wish you'd stop asking that.
Okay. Corbin! Congratulations, you've spotted something.
Ha! That's why I'm an inspirational military leader.
Yes, that's right.
Should have taken that heroism off.
How long does that last?
Considerable period of time.
Hours?
I'll tell you, not hours, but it's 10 minutes a level, so
Oh, cool.
110 minutes.
I feel positive about that.
Oh, you're an attractive man.
Hey, I'm doing it very quietly, so if you want it full blast, I'll let
I
go.
heard it. Then again, maybe my perception level is up high.
It was exceptionally quietly. Well done. Okay, I apologise for the ludicrousness of this token.
It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's Bone Golem! Big one!
At least I've tickled somebody's fancy. As you can see, one of these creatures wandering down this way.
Detect evil.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Shut up! I like him.
Yeah,
I like it.
I think it's
Detect
fantastic.
evil.
Detect evil. You're not detecting any evil.
Oh, bugger. It's a construct. Righto, well. Corbin quietly says there was not to let the other one out down the corridor back to the party. Cowabunga!
Cowabunga. Righto. Let's roll some initiative for those that are cowabunga.
Satori battle cry.
Cowabunga.
How high is this hallway, Mark?
30 feet high.
I'll be hovering over just under roof level then.
Okay. Anybody that wants to roll initiative may.
Wow, he's fast. Oh, damn it, just
I
in
roll.
range. Gonna have to charge.
My new favourite skeleton miniature of the week.
Can he fit? I turn it right back into it.
Okay, well you can do that on your turn. How about that?
I'm just trying to see if he can fit.
Wow, what is that?
It's from a new board game called Myth. It's effectively the skeleton boss in that game.
Mm.
But yes, it's effectively a skeleton boss whose legs are 4 other skeletons holding it up.
Oh, litter. Not litter. Litter. Not litter.
Righto. So, is that everybody that's rolling in? Oh, hang on, I haven't got Alistair. Alistair's 19. And Chomper was 10. And we got rid of Matt. Awesome.
Never gone for long.
I mean, it's terrible that Matt fled. James, you really shouldn't say it's awesome when he goes.
Yeah, he knows.
I was sticking up for you, buddy.
Yes. Just hit
Okay.
F5 on the wrong screen, evidently.
This thing, this creature of forms
Booga
with 2
booga.
Tyrannosaurus Rex for hands, moves down.
How did it go to 20? It had a 0.
No, I just put it up for add turn, then I rolled its initiative and added its initiative roll on. Nice one. Okay, he moves into about, right on the edge of your little yellowy thing. Down there. And then he swings at you, Corbin, with one of his large Tyrannosaurus Rex-like hands. Oops. Hitting AC 24.
That's. Does the heroism give you any armor class?
Says what?
No, just attack.
Just attack. Alright, well it's going to be a hit then.
Okay, strikes you for 32 points of damage. Teeth
Ouch.
Make a fortitude save for me.
Medic.
As you feel your skin almost begin to petrify, but your true fortitudeness shakes off this effect.
My holy faith in Torag.
Your holy faith in Torag, that's the one.
Alright, come on.
Fine, well that solves that problem.
Alistair.
Does it fit down the corridor?
Yeah, well, I tried testing it.
Yeah. How are you doing that? How are you moving past it?
He's
No,
not just
I'm
testing the space.
just moving it. Yeah.
Okay, righto.
Can you attack past me? You got reach?
I only transform, so I have reach of 15.
Yeah, well, you can just stand behind me and reach over and jump it.
Shit.
Or if you just want to delay one action and I'll go first and I'll move up to attack and you can move in behind me.
I'll be able to reach from this position.
Okay.
Oh no, actually, no. I have to wait.
Okay, transform. And hold your action. What's the transform? Is it a standard action to transform or a move action or what?
I think it's the standard. I'm sure.
Okay, so you can't attack anyway this round.
Yeah.
Okay, Alistair, you transform. Corbin!
And roll out.
Let's step up and do a vital strike. Attack. Handed. I gotta change that. So we get 2 for the heroism. Oh, what? It's a possible critical fumble. Jeez, we're just really on the roll tonight.
Oh dear. It's not a critical fumble though. Thankfully. Kina!
All right. Can I get a knowledge? Well, I gotta move up a bit. I'm moving up about 10 feet. Should put me in
Moving on up.
range. Yes, it does. Can I get a knowledge check?
You can. Knowledge Arcana, please.
Alrighty.
Unfortunately, you think it's a gigantic Halloween costume.
I don't know what to do, but maybe I'll cast Evil Eye on it.
Okay. Does Evil Eye allow for spell resistance?
That's a good question. I don't know enough about hexes to know if hexes allow for spell resistance.
Okay, sorry to ask a tricky question. Hang on. Advanced Player's Guide. Base classes, Witch, Hex.
Some people wouldn't live long enough to be able to read all the Pathfinder books.
I know I've lost many hours. Hex is a standard action, does not produce an attack of opportunity. It doesn't actually say whether it's spell resistance or not. And it depends on... Okay, so what are you doing, Evil Eye? Supernatural, which means it doesn't get spell resistance, right? It has to make a save. How rude!
I am pretty rude as far as witches go. The witch is just a rude class, I think.
Okay, and how rude, it misses by 1 as your Evil Eye gets off. What does that do to me?
-4 on saves.
Okay, no worries. -4 on save. Jack Churches, you see Kina step up and be useful. Can you do the same?
Alright, I've already heard the call for medic already, which doesn't bode well. So I'm going to move up so I do actually have line of sight both on the horrible creature, on the afflicted witch, on the afflicted paladin, and on the companions who had taken some damage but fully healed from last time around. And a call upon the divinity of Erastil to once again help and heal us in our time of need.
Only this time don't roll ones, stupid bitch.
Arrestal's a guy, by the way.
Oh, whatever.
One-eyed hunter. Old
When you're a
one-eyed.
dwarf, you don't care. There's no difference.
The one-eyed hunter.
Dwarves don't care if they only
There
have
we
one
go.
eye.
That's a bit more closer to average, that one. 22 hit points for everybody.
Excellent, thank you.
Includes the witch.
Yay! So nice. I have so many wonderful, wonderful friends.
I think Biscali is the only one who missed out on that.
No, was Biscotti out of your range? Oh,
Just,
okay.
ever so just. I just
Okay,
needed to
right.
make sure that I could have line of effect on the paladin, so
Just
moved
added
up
the
out
hit
of range.
points to him.
Sorry?
I just added the hit points to him. Right, okay. And then that happens. Right, Jumper, your action. Jumper.
We've
We've
lost
lost
him.
Martin.
I'm here.
No, he's just
Everybody
considered.
walk the dinosaur.
Okay, Chomper edges forward and looks important while he does.
There's
Why
an
can't you
Allosaurus
go wrong?
jumped over his doorway at the State Museum.
I forgot to roll initiatives for people, but there you go. They'll like next round. So he's holding his action or going on full defense or something similar?
I don't think you could be able to be hit this direction.
Oh, you never
Oh,
know
gosh.
what's about though, do you? Hey, yeah. Okay. Jeremiah, your action.
I'm going to consume my elixir of dragon breath.
Okay.
Green. And I shall, at this point, fly into somewhere above Chomper in here. And I'll be looking down the path the other direction
That's Alistair, by the way. Just
for Alistair.
letting you know.
They're all dinosaurs. I don't know the difference once they're looking like that.
Okay, well, can you see what's coming the other way? Because it's quite apparent.
He's coming down the other way.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a dinosaur.
Well, it's got two Tyrannosaurus Rex for hands.
It's got that creepy hands in the air stalking up eerily on you look.
That's right.
Hey, throw your hands in the air.
Okay.
I'll have to hold there.
Okay, you hold your action as we go sorting descending order and Bagnala. We'll scoot up to that point there. And then our big groovy dude steps 5 foot back and Tyrannosaurus Rexes your bottom, Corbin.
That's rather personal. We
Yeah,
don't
no,
do that in dwarf caves.
I know. Oh, how? Let's see if that's a critical. I'm going to say that is. And then it attacks with its other one. Okay, 2 hit, one of them's a critical. The critical is deal one of those to me because I'm awesome.
Who was that? Who laughed? I heard that. How dare you mock our wonderful GM?
You're debating that fact, Mr. Guider. Okay, so it's piercing. Tongue damage. As it manages to bite you in the tongue, doing you one con damage. And normal damage as well.
Oh.
If you want to cast a spell, it's going to be a 50% chance of spell failure. Okay, the one that bites you in the tongue does a mere 22 points of damage, whilst the other hand does a mild 31 points of damage. And then you need to give me a fortitude save, buddy boy. Okay, so your body just perfectly, may I say, manages to fight off the effects of petrification this round.
Torag doesn't believe in wasteful die roll modifiers.
I thought
Only
correct.
what is required.
Alistair, your action.
Heroism helps your saves, do you, Kevin?
I'll
Does
go
it?
ahead and
Oh, good.
I'll cast a Strong Jaw
29.
on myself and target my tail.
Righto. And hold your action, or stand there, or what are you doing?
Yeah, if it comes to me in this coming round, I'll get ahead.
You'll
I'll
get
let
an
it come to
attack.
me.
Well, you'll get an attack of opportunity. Strong Jaw should be a standard action to cast, shouldn't it?
Okay. Let me see how far away it is.
Okay. Corbin, your action.
Corbin, delay your action. I'm going to use Slumber. You should take advantage of that.
I don't want to go to sleep. Slumber the one down the other corridor, that'd be better. Unless because you want the evil eye effect.
Slumber might not work if
Actually,
it's a
my-
construct.
No,
happy
it
to-
doesn't say anything about it not working, but yeah, I'll use it on the other one then in that case.
Okay.
Wait, am I gonna be able to get to it? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach it, actually.
Okay, so Corbin, are you acting or not?
Yeah, I'm just looking up to see whether lay on hands is a spell or not. I don't think it is.
No, it's not. It's a swift action.
Righto, so I'll just lay on myself and heal 16.
Yep.
And then I'll hit Mr. Big Tough Guy with a Vital Strike. And I want attack. Single. And I get Heroism. 23.
Is that 23 total?
Yep.
Okay, you miss.
Yeah.
Good. That doesn't sound
Roll.
good.
Strike off its crystallized armor. Kina, what are you doing?
Slumber and then move.
Slumber on.
The guy to the left. Guy to the right is out of range.
Okay, you let off Slumber not knowing what this creature is. And regardless of its effect, it fails. As it is immune to sleep effects.
Lousy.
Worse than an elf.
It needs to join the Union.
So where are you moving to?
Let me see. I'm moving about 10 feet in this direction.
Okay. Underneath Jeremiah, don't look up. He only wears a skirt. Jack!
Got my good pants on.
Alright, there's a lot of damage being dished out here. Has Biscali moved into range? And who on earth is it that's sitting over here off in the ether?
That's
That's,
Alistair.
That's Alistair, who's actually represented by this large dinosaur.
Ah, right.
apparently.
Okay, Biscali has stayed out of range for reasons best known unto herself.
No, she just didn't get her initiative off last round. She was a bit slow to act. Now she's going to come in.
Right, okay. I'm going to continue to spam healing at this particular point in time because the people who are leading and out the front are copping damage, and the only way to keep them
I'm telling you that there's only one person that's copped damage this round, really, and he's the only one that's terribly damaged.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I don't have single. I've already used my high level. Oh, then I can use Dispel Magic. There we go. Let's use this. Convert that to a cure spell then. Who knows what Dispel Magic might be useful later on in this particular session. But
You'd expect his perk would know his spells and wouldn't have to mutter to himself while he thought about it.
apologies. I was just going to
Now he's
heal
sorry.
a whole pile of
Oh, he's
heal a
sorry.
whole pile of people. Now that wonderful little headband or phylactery that doesn't give me bonuses to ordinary.
No,
or
just
ordinary.
channeling.
Sorry, just channeling.
23!
As Erastral works in order to try and keep up the person who's trying to keep us, the rest of us safe.
Did you want to actually move up behind him so you can touch him with it?
Well, that probably would make sense, wouldn't it?
Just thinking.
You can move up and move away.
You can't move, then touch, then move away, unless you've got feet.
Can in 5th edition.
Oh, shut up with your 5th edition rubbish. Right, he moves up to 15 feet, which he was already in. Anyway. And lays into you with 2 claws, Alistair. One Tyrannosaurus Rex bite.
God.
Gonna assume that that's a hit. What? Miss? What? What does he have to roll?
30.
2 Tyrannosaurus Rex bites. Hey, he doesn't make it wrong with the second one as he does you this amount of damage. $27 points of damage and give me a fortitude save. Pretty please.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'd say so.
Let's see.
$66 plus 7. What sort of roll is that?
A damage roll.
Isn't that the plus 7 just gratuitous?
Okay, you managed to fight off the effects of the petrification. Now, we're all going to have to give me about 25 seconds because my iPad just told me it's about to run out of battery. So I need to get a charging cable.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, charging cable in hand. Should be okay to move on to... Chomper, are you actually in this initiative roll check, Dinus?
What?
Did you not roll initiative, Tom?
He's not in it.
No, he's not. But is he listening to us? Tom! Tom! Are
He's
you
really,
there,
really invisible.
Tom? He's turned so invisible he has become a spectre. Awesome. And my iPad's shining brightly at me. Tom, when you get back, tell me. Which of course you will. Okay, that's him. Chomper's action.
There.
Tom rolled 28. Okay, so Chomper moves up to there and holds action.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom, are you with us again? No.
Yes, I am. Sorry.
You are. You have 2
Go.
turns. You have 2 free turns that you can take.
2 free turns. Okay.
Yep. Because I didn't put you into initiative order and I really should have. My
So-
bad.
Is the big skeleton guy webbable? Yeah, I rolled initiative a while ago, but anyway.
He is webbable, yes.
Yeah, we'll
Because
try
web-
that.
Web doesn't offer spell resistance.
Yeah.
I don't believe, anyway.
Yeah, so give that a shot.
Okay, so you wander up around the corner. Which one? The one against Corbin or the one that's advancing on Alistair?
Corbin.
Corbin? Oh no. What's the saving throw against your web?
I did know that once upon a time, but it's just heard it before. But we got web DC 16 reflex negates.
Okay.
You should be
I
minus
guess
4 to these
15,
saves.
Yes, I've already minus 4 off of his DC, and he is currently webbed. Which means he has the grapple condition. Okay, what are you doing with your other free attack? Or free action?
With the other free attack, then magic missile in.
Okay, magic missile. You can give me a knowledge arcana check too, by the way.
Okay, knowledge arcana. Approximately, it's something like that, I think.
Okay.
I was actually plus 19, so add 1. Must have gone up. It must have gone up 1, so add 1 to that.
Okay, you recognise these creatures. They are fossil golems. They're fairly tough to hit. They use their hands as attack weapons, and they also petrify people by draining their dexterity until they have no more, and therefore they become statues. They are immune to magic, and by magic I mean any spell or spell-like ability that allows spell resistance. So magic missiles are useless against them.
So I'd be too smart to use one of those then.
You would, and a transmute rock to mud spell will slow a fossil golem for 2d6 rounds, and a stone to flesh spell negates its damage reduction. And
Fossil
petrification ability for 1 round.
So they're different to bone golems then.
Yes, they are. They're made more of sort of quite hardier stone than bone.
Okay, so petrified bones, alright. So,
And
well,
they're
we need the
exceptionally expensive to make.
giant Allosaurus skeleton to make a deal with them. Not much else we can.
Has 10 damage resistance versus everything apart from adamantite and bludgeoning weapons.
Bludgeoning.
Yep.
Crap. I figured that out being a skeleton that you've got to break them. You can't really, stick them in the kneecap. So.
Pretty much.
At the moment, slowing it down is probably good.
Do you have transmute rock to mud though?
So I will go. I will also go and touch. I give one of the fighters the +2 thing. Diviner's Fortune.
Okay, so you're going up to Alistair or are you going to Corbin?
Alistair, I think, because go help Corbin there. So.
Okay, no worries. You snip up and slap Alistair on the Stegosaurus tail, giving him a +2 to his next attack. Chomper move to there. Scaly will move up to about there-ish. This moves up there because he doesn't fit anywhere else. He doesn't fit in there, does he? Oh, he does.
I don't think I have a bludgeoning weapon, unless I can whack it with a star. Unless I don't even know if I've got a star.
Don't think you do. Jeremiah.
No, I don't think I do anymore.
Alright. I shall
Overcome.
I shall come in here behind Alistair as well, and I shall cast Heroism upon him.
Ooh. Hurtling them about left, right and centre.
Why not? Can't hurt the golems.
Okay, and just because it's Dynus Day, let's bring it back around to what Dynus is going to do again.
Okay. then we have we've just helped him out, so we need to help the third one out somehow. The evils of Jack Churches.
Ah!
What can we do for Jack? We guess we could divine his fortune him too. To give him a +2 as well.
Okay, so you scoot across the corridor and slap Jack Churches for +2. Back now,
Can
will
I
slip
turn,
up around
can I
the
turn
corner.
invisible again? Can I turn invisible again in this, as well as do that or not?
No,
So is that
it's a standard action to cast
No, no.
Divine Fortune. Yeah, no.
Is that just a generic
Okay.
+2 on everything, Tom, or?
Yeah, pretty much. +2 on everything goodness for a round. If you have
Cool.
to make a saving throw or that sort of thing, you get +2 as well.
Okay, so let's have a look at this web spell again. What's it doing to us? How do we get out of it? And
You don't get out of it. You just stand there and get smashed to pieces. That's the plan, pretty much.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
Okay. Young grapple with a attacking creature in a web design. Any one of those. Okay, no, he's not going to care. He's just going to lash out at Corbin again with 2 attacks. First one hits. Second one hits. As it does. I'm just going to lump it all together if you don't mind.
You can do that. Unless it's scary.
As it does
That's pretty
58
scary.
points damage to you. Now, give me a fortitude save. Okay, as you manage again to fight off the urge to turn into a statue. Alistair,
Right. I do fall
Ability
down
check.
unconscious.
how do you? Oh, that's no good. Golly gosh darn it. Corbin's down.
Why is he down?
Because
58 points is a lot.
He's having a
Oh,
sleep.
okay. Yeah, that is a lot.
he's no true hero, that's all I can say. Alistair, your
True
action.
hero would have run away. Yeah.
So, Dynas gives a +2 just for this one attack?
Yeah,
yes,
just for a round. And your
Yeah.
saving throws, ability checks, and skills for the same round.
And you're also +2 from heroism.
So now's a good time for a.
I
Okay,
think
go
with
ahead.
I think with Diviner's Fortune, just quietly, I think it's only for the next roll.
Yeah. It's either it might be the next attack roll.
Divine.
Oh no, it's actually for one round. So if he had multiple attacks, he'd get it on all of them.
I'll go ahead and do Vital
if
Strike
you happen to have claw
Okay.
bite, then luck to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
with the
Yeah, it's just for a round. It's
For,
not the
for a
next
full
action.
round. Yep.
Wolf roll. Okay. So I do a Vital Strike with my tail, and this
Okay.
is to hit.
Yeah, that'll just manage to get him. Just
Yay.
kinda.
And here's the damage. This is with the strong jaw included on his tail with the Vital Strike.
The skeleton.
I'm going to assume that the tail is a.
Oh, what? Holy champions!
It's not
Overload
bludgeoning.
Cosmic, Batman.
It's
How
not
did, you,
bludgeoning.
how did you end up with 24d8?
That's with a strong jaw. So what that spell does is go to
I don't know, but I like it.
I know, my poor fossil golem.
Yeah.
They're expensive to make.
Crushing damage. That'd be crushing damage if you bite him.
So each natural attack the creature makes deals damage as if it were 2 sizes larger than it actually is. So it's already
Oh.
huge.
It's already a dinosaur. Ha! Oh, that's brilliant.
And including the Vital Strike.
Okay, so huge, it then goes to gargantuan and then colossal size. So it only just... It doesn't... What's your normal damage?
13 plus 13. Oh, wait. Hang on, sorry. It's 4d6 plus 8.
4d6 plus 8, so then it would be 48, and it would be 4d10. So you're actually rolling 4d10 plus 8.
Plus the Vital Strike?
Ah,
Plus the vital strike, so 8d10 plus 8.
Gargantuan.
I like 2048 better.
Yeah, but you said that you're huge at the moment, yes?
Yeah, so it goes
So
to
then you
Colossal.
become gargantuan, and then you become colossal, which means it's just increasing dice size. It's only once you get past colossal size that you actually start doubling the amount of damage.
Oh.
I went to a form,
You
so I
gotta
don't
eat more wheat, dinosaur guy.
Okay. So it'd be 10d8.
8d10 plus 8.
8d10?
Yes. Ooh.
8d10
Yeah, heart
plus
attack.
8?
Yep, that's the one.
Just roll
Live.
79.
Really?
Well, as far as I know, like when it's saying that it's just each natural attack that the creature makes deals damage as if its creature were 2 sizes larger than it actually is. You're huge currently, so you would deal damage as a colossal sized creature. A colossal sized creature just... Damage calculation, no, no. Okay, confirm, let's go there. Okay, blah blah blah. Behemoth hippopotamus, that's funny. Okay, improved natural attack. Strong jaw show.
Well, that gives an example.
Okay, so there we go, 4d6.
Oh, it's 30d6.
No, it's 8d6. On the following list, as if the creature size had increased one category. Well, it's got 4d6. It increases 2 size categories, which means it goes to 6d6, which means it goes to 8d6.
So Vital Strike with the Strong Jaw is
So
24d6.
no, it's 16d6. Vital Strike only does twice the damage. So it's 16d6 plus 8.
Sounds complicated.
Well, following what they've got there, it's 16d6 plus 8. Which is still a crap load of damage. Takes 65.
How long's that last for?
Lasts for 11 minutes for the Strong Jaw.
Okay, you see a huge shattering
I'm watching on you again next time then. That's pretty good.
and fossil-like bits fly off it in all sorts of ways, but it still staggers on. Corbin. Death saving throw, I suppose, or whatever they call it in this game now.
Stabilization, isn't it?
Stabilization, that's it. Been playing too much D&D, sorry.
And if he needs help, I might have a potion. If he needs helping, I can like shove down his gullet.
On your next turn you could. Is that enough?
I don't know. What is the target number for a stabilization?
10 plus whatever your negative is.
Well, -1, so that's only 11, so it's enough.
11. Yep.
So stop bleeding.
You stop bleeding and stabilize on -1. Kina, your action.
You guys still haven't taken down either of these guys yet?
Yeah, I know, they're slack.
So wasteful, so wasteful. All of you. You should be ashamed. I'm going
Anderson
to...
decided to do the work of a witch and a giant dinosaur.
How soon is his turn coming up? Pretty soon. So, guy on the left up here,
Well, he's immune to magic.
immune to all magic?
Well, they're immune to any magic that doesn't require, or that requires spell resistance. Like if it gets spell resistance, it's immune to it. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Alright, let me find out which one this is.
That,
Hang on, you guys.
Your hexes are quite effective against it.
If you've got a spell that can drop a roof on them, that's probably good too.
Yes.
Now, why isn't this listed in my...
Crushing their heads. That's what we want.
Crushing. Yeah. Oh, cat, get out of the way.
Pussycat.
Okay, retribution is supernatural. So,
No.
alright, I'll place retribution hex on the guy to my left. Yeah.
Okay. No worries. He's going to make a will save versus DC 21.
Yeah, he's got -4 on his save, by the way.
Yeah, I know that. I know that. He's evil-eyed, I realise.
From now on, you should just assume that all enemies have low saves.
Sure, why not?
Just don't even. You don't even have to bother to ask me what I do in the first round.
Okay, indeed, he fails against your save. Retribution's the one that does more damage when he gets hit, or?
No. Retribution. Cat, stop it.
I so
Whenever
hope
he
that
deals melee damage, it takes half the damage it dealt round down, and it bypasses any resistance immunities. Basically, there's nothing you can do to mitigate that damage.
Nasty. I so hope this game's thumbnail is that cat moving past your screen. That would be so cool. In fact, I'm going to try and work out how to finally use the custom thumbnail just so I can do that. Right.
Thanks,
Jack,
guys.
Hey, Jack, put your microphone down. Matt.
Thank you for that.
No worries.
All right.
Well, while I do like the Charlie Chaplin impersonation,
Yes. My tank is down. My tank is down. Arastal, help me. My tank is down. My tank is up. Hooray! Everybody else cops another 20 points of healing. I'm sure they've taken them, including the big Stegosaurus. And Biscali, who's now found herself within range.
yay, she says. Right, as the one that's up fighting Alistair, who took an absolute hiding that round, decides to teach him a lesson of his own. And swings with one of his huge Tyrannosaurus Rex hands and quite possibly manages to fumble. Which he does. Which is quite pointless with these guys because they're immune to practically everything, but being that I'm the kind and generous GM that I am, I'll make sure that he follows the rules and rolls the eye fumble. Natural. Oh. Okay, he's not immune to that. You can only take a move action next round.
Excellent.
Okay, swings again with his other Tyrannosaurus Rex hand and misses Alistair again. Chomper.
Let's see. Can he jump over Corbin and...
Yeah, hell, it's a 30-foot roof, so...
Would I have to roll like acrobatics or...
Yeah, probably you should. But I'm feeling kind and generous, so I really don't want Corbin to die tonight. Let's let him go.
Freak. Jump over and pounce.
Okay.
You get +2 on skill rolls and ability checks with Diviner's Fortune too. Alright.
Oh,
Jump
Diviner's
over and
Fortune.
pounce
Sorry,
as he
it's an
comes
extra 2
in.
points for the paladin.
Okay, no worries. An extra 2 points for the paladin. While you jump over and pounce, he makes an attack of opportunity against Chomper. AC 30.
Yep.
A Chomper takes. That's a hard bat. 66 plus 7. Give me a fortitude save for Chomper as well while we're at it. He takes 32 points of damage as he flies in.
Shit.
And his fortitude save's not enough, so he takes 4 points of dex damage as his muscles begin to harden. But he can then make his pounce attack.
Claws.
Okay, that's a miss. And a hit for 20 damage, which only 10 of which gets through. And a bite. Misses. Okay, as he lands at the creature's feet. The Scaly moves to about there. Phrixus. Oh, flies into about there. Give him the flying token. He comes in above you and he wiggles his glaive in the direction of the creature. Striking it for I think that amount of damage. Minus 10. Okay, so he only just manages to damage the creature. Jeremiah.
Is Dragon's Breath likely to be subject to spell resistance?
Dragon's Breath is not subject to spell resistance. It's a physical attack.
Alright. Let me measure. I'll come in. Phrixus is on the ground or in the air?
Phrixus is flying.
It doesn't help me. It's the other way. I'll come in here over Jack Churches and making sure I'm 15 feet away.
So is it a 15-foot long breath?
15-foot cone.
15-foot cone. So if you're 15 foot away, what do you think that's going to do?
I have to be closer than 15 foot.
No, that's exactly right. You need to be at least, well, you need to be closer than 15 feet.
It's further now than it was before. I'll come down to here and I will use the green dragon breath.
Okay, no worries, which is essentially a ranged attack. So, it attacks you. We'll still get it off, but it does lash out at you. Going to assume that's a hit.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be a hit.
$33 points of damage. And because this is a potion, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's going to get off regardless. Give me a fortitude save.
Fortitude.
And take 4 points of dex damage
Ouch.
as your skin begins to harden before your very eyes as you let off the green breath of poison before the creature. And now I have to see whether it's immune to poison.
It's acid damage.
Oh, so it's black dragon then.
Well, it's elixir of dragon breath green, 15-foot cone of acid.
Green.
Is this dex stuff a disease?
No, it's damage.
Just damage? Okay.
Yeah, it's petrification. It's your muscles hardening. Okay, so construct trades, acid. Fair enough. I'll go with acid. I would have thought a green dragon's was poison, but
And he gets a reflex save for half.
reflex save for half. -4, and minus another 2 because he's currently grappled. So that makes it a straight save against what DC?
16.
16 or above, people. Nope. So he takes 18 points of damage as the acid eats away at his fossil-like structures. Dynas, your action.
Right. So, our dinosaurs almost killed or broken one of them, so it might not need help, but they're polishing it off. I can't do a whole lot to anything with any of my abilities currently that I have thought of, and I've been actually thinking hard there. But the other skeleton, so I could try webbing that one.
You could, yes, absolutely.
So I will do that.
Okay. That one's not evil-eyed, so I actually get a full reflex save versus that one. And the DC's more than 14, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 16.
Okay, as that one suddenly becomes webbed as well. Sorry, not one. The one. Okay, Bagnala moves up there and goes, well, my stuff ain't gonna hurt. And this one here now attacks Chomper with 2 attacks. First attack. What's Chomper's AC?
24.
Okay, manages to miss as Chomper ducks to the side. Did you take in the minus to his AC, by the way, from the -4 dex?
Oh, no, so that would have hit.
Okay, so both of them hit. Right, so we go back to the big damage, which is Okay, in total, as he gets hit by both, he takes 56 points of damage
Down.
and needs to give me a fortitude save.
He might be dead.
Might be dead. He's dead.
Dead.
How many hit points has he got left before he took that damage?
Negative 21. He's 35 right now.
35, neg 21, and his con's less than 21. Ow! Okay, as Chomper gets ripped apart by this creature. Alistair, your action.
Go ahead and Vital Strike it.
Okay, go for another Vital Strike.
So heroism is +2, right?
Yep.
Ow. Better roll that again. Okay, it's not a critical fumble though. But you do miss completely as the creature bears down upon you. Corbin, you've seen Chomper torn apart before you. What do you do?
Heal myself and then hit the sucker.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a marginally good plan. And attack single, so vital strike. And I got heroism.
Yes,
And
Keen.
miss.
Yes, Evan, sorry.
Oh, did he take retribution damage?
No, he didn't. Good point.
Well, he should.
I know that rude skeleton. He should take 28 points of damage, and he just did.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back down to Corbin. Corbin, you strike out with the hammer, but miss. So upset are you at Chomper's demise. Your tears roll down your face and blur your vision so that your hammer strikes the ground instead of the fossil golem. Keener,
That
your
doesn't
action.
sound right, me.
Oh, okay. I already used Cloud Kill.
There are no kindergartens in this area either. Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even have anything I would want to use my Killing Cloud on. Without.
They would pretty much be immune to it anyway.
Right. I'm searching for something. Thanks, Cat. I'm searching for something it's not immune to. Pretty much hexes are my only option here.
Pretty much, which are quite handy.
Yes, except for my best hex, Slumber, not...
Yes, immune to sleep, unfortunately.
Most skeletons not so big on sleepiness. Yeah.
Alright, then I'll just put Retribution on the other skeleton.
That's a good idea. Okay, so it gets a will save.
Oh yeah, and Cackle. Oh wait, yeah. Yep.
That's right, you can't just say cackle. You've got to add the cackle. What is 20 that? Okay, this is DC 21, it fails. So it has also got retribution upon it. Jack Churches, what can you do? What can you do?
At this point in time, I'm just trying to keep everybody up. So I'm moving back to a more central locations. So roughly here. So everybody's within range of healing, because I presume that Frixie's and Alistair have been taking damage from the other bone giant.
Alistair has from the looks of it.
So I know I've lost that nice little divine favour from Tom. So it's just pure 6d6 worth of healing damage. So try to keep everybody up. 21 points worth of healing. Praise be to Erastil.
No,
Keeping
praise
the
be to
family
Jack
together.
Churches. Yay! Hey, Jack. Nadia's spirit strengthens Jack's channeling. As the other one up there decides to strike 2 into a Frixus. Why not?
Mm.
Ooh. Have to check that one. Oh, first one misses. Second one is a strike doing that amount of damage to a Frixus.
Jeez.
And the Frixus does a fortitude save, which is luckily one of his better ones, and manages to stave off any reflex damage. Oh, sorry, dexterity damage.
Good.
No, sorry, I was about to say Chomper, but I'll take him out of the initiative. The Scaly, that's me, moves into this point here and fires a longbow shot. Uh-oh. Perhaps shooting somebody in the back. Let's see. Oh, it is a possibility right at this stage.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah. As Biscali gets a critical fumble with a ranged attack. It just does not function as she shoots and the arrow drops to the ground and she needs to reload. Frixus strikes twice with his glaive. First attack striking, and second attack missing. So he does. Come on. It's almost. Oh, there it is. He does this amount of damage minus 10. Oh, so barely any damage at all to the creature. Jeremiah.
All right. I'm
Come on, Jeremiah. Come on.
pretty well. You know, there's just not much that's available to me against these.
You're pretty. You are not pretty, Jeremiah. Just get in there and do something.
As much as it pains me, I think I'm going to have to withdraw.
Sorry? Sorry? What? Hang on. Withdraw? Oh my god, Jeremiah, move back! What a wuss! Jack Churches is up there amongst it. What about... Sorry,
It's not.
I'm not judging you. Yeah. Dinas, your action.
These guys are a bit annoying. Wish we had Terax the Tamer around just to, like, drop a mountain on them, or the Hulk. Well, Diviner's fortune on Jack Churches it is then.
Right. Righto, you slap Jack Churches on the butt and say, there you go, fella. Much like you're an AFL Hawthorn supporter.
Mm.
And everybody cheers you for your effort. Okay, Becknala moves up slightly as
It
the
can be more
one...
useful than Cyril Rioli, Jack.
Oh,
Sorry, what?
nobody can be more useful than Cyril Rioli. I have a man crush on that boy. Anyway, let's go for a 1d20 plus 20 check as we attack Corbin Duval. He's just asking for it. That's going to be a hit, and that one's going to be a hit as well.
It's pretty hard not to hit you with plus 20.
Oh, you are up in the big leagues now.
Yeah, but my armor class has been like this for 5 levels.
Oh, and you're blaming me for that? You're blaming me?
No, well, I got to blame someone.
Okay, as you take... Dun, 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 which is these dice are still moving? None of them. Awesome. Okay, so let me add that up. 10, 15, 18, 19, 21, 22, 27, 33, 36, 41 plus 14, 55 points of damage.
Oh,
Back down again.
Okay, give me a fortitude save. Okay, you fail this time as we go. Take 6 points of dex damage.
Jeez.
Does that save include the heroism stuff?
No, it doesn't. Sorry, no. So
Okay, so ignore the 6 points of damage. Now, I'm going to... I'm going to drop out very, very briefly and then come back in again because I don't want all these dice on my screen. Hopefully that'll fix it. So I'll be back in a tick.
don't use 3D dice.
Oh, I can't.
It causes problems.
Yes, I know. I'm turning my 3D dice off now. I'm sorry. I like seeing them roll. Okay.
Imagine if Martin had done his 125 damage points in dice rolls.
True. Alistair, speaking of Martin.
Vital Strike.
Okay, you strike out, but again miss. Corbin Duval, death save please, or stabilization save.
Is 0 still below, or is it because I'm on exactly 0?
Then you are looking for a DC 10 fortitude save. The only way you can fail is a natural 1, I'm assuming.
Sorry, if 0 hit points is not unconscious, it's staggered.
No, that's not unconscious, it's staggered.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're not unconscious, you can swift action heal yourself and attack.
Righto, we'll do that then. And we'll make the obligatory attack, which 2 for heroism. Oh, I finally hit something.
You did.
I did.
Something with your hammer.
Yes, 2-handed. And heroism add to the damage?
No, weapon damage it does, yes.
Yes, alright. So that'll be that. So this is bludgeoning, so 26 full bludgeoning damage.
Okay, you see a huge amount of fossil come away from the creature. Tina, your action.
It's not dead yet.
It's not dead. Neither of them are dead.
They're
It
not.
needs
They're
to take its retribution damage from hitting Corbin before, though.
Oh, right.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
How much damage did it do to Corbin? Corbin, how much damage
55.
did it take? 55, so it takes 27. Okay, as more showers of fossil fall down upon thee. Jack Churches.
What? Hey! No,
Oh, sorry,
that was
Kena. Yes, Kena. Kena.
From my vantage point, which skeleton is looking worse for the wear? The left one or the right one?
Give me a knowledge arcana check.
Okay.
That'd be easier than-
Definitely the left one. The left one's hanging on by a thread.
All right, then I'm going to move closer to the one on the right until I'm within the 30 feet. And I'm going to cast Evil Eye to Armor Class.
Ooh, that's a bit rude. Right.
I know.
It gets a will save. That's very evil of you. And it fails horribly, taking -4 to its armor class.
Okay.
Okay, Jack Churches, now you'll go.
Alright, quickly scan around the party and see how everybody's doing. I know that the Paladin is still in a mighty, mighty mess.
You see, Corbin's indeed trying to swallow down his intestines that are trying to force their way out of his throat.
Efrixes and Alistair,
Yeah,
my
they're
right?
okay. They're okay.
Sorry, are they literally okay?
Frixus has some wounds, but generally is not looking too bad.
And Alistair?
Alistair appears to be hale and healthy.
Alright, in those circumstances, I convert my last third level spell, Daylight, converted into another Cure Serious Wounds for the Paladin, which means I've got to go running back towards him again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Scaly, shift.
I expect room service all the time.
So this is +9 because I think I got some divinity spell from Tom again. Was it another +2, Tom?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
24.
Okay, it's the one to the right
There he goes.
attacks Alistair
Daylight.
this time. First attack. Misses. Second attack. Misses. As both the Tyrannosaurus Rex hands snap and snarl at the creature as Biscali strikes out twice with her bow. First attack. Misses and second attack. Also misses. Defrixus strikes with his glaive. His glaive. Hits and misses. So he does 13 points of damage. Jeremiah.
Flutter.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm feeling incredibly useless at the moment, so I'm just going to hang here. These things have no minds. I can't affect them.
Assist others.
Dinus. Only if he gets in combat range, Martin, which is probably not a great idea for him.
Mage tank.
Dinus will divine its fortune Jack again.
Nice. Scoot across to Jack. And give him another slap. Backnala. Can't really do anything. It backs off feeling a bit like Jeremiah. The one up in the top strikes out at Corbin twice more. First attack. Hits. Second attack. Hits. Total amount of damage is 67.
No, I'm dead.
Jesus.
Sorry, what? Dead.
Dead,
Dead?
dead. Well over dead.
Far out.
Shite.
As Corbin gets torn apart by the creature to the left, Alistair.
I hopefully be able to land a hit this one. Yes.
You do. It explodes in a massive fossil shards, falling to the ground, nothing but.
Then I'll move this direction.
Okay, Corbin, give me a D100 roll.
Oh, and did you take any of that retribution damage for killing Corbin?
Bloody
That's a good point.
As it explodes into horrible shards as well. Okay, and so that is how the combat ends. You see, Corbin is down, Chopper is also dead. How much were you dead by, Corbin?
30 points.
How many?
30.
Oh,
30. Nobody has.
28 to be exact.
Nobody has breath of life or anything silly like that.
nope. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay. Does anybody have a way of raising him next round? Next game?
Nope.
Nope.
Can the witch make him come back as a rat person? No?
Or reincarnate?
I could, yeah, I could. I don't have it on me today, but if we carry his remains, I could reincarnate him tomorrow.
Kevin, it's your choice. Do you want to be reincarnated tomorrow, or do you want to make yourself a new character?
Reincarnate, you come back as anything, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a
It's
I've got
It's
a
random. Totally random.
No, I don't see
Small
the point.
child.
Don't see the point of that.
Oh, I could have picked Raised Dead. I thought someone else had it for my 6th level spell. I was certain one of our healing type characters would have Raised Dead. That's why I didn't choose it.
He's
Yeah,
just
I
not high enough
deviated the
level.
ranger for a little while.
Yeah, he actually doesn't have. You don't have it, do you? I don't think.
No,
Yes. Yeah,
No.
one more level.
another 2 levels.
2 levels.
Okay, so that looks like Corbin's out for the count. Do you want to make a character with me over the next week, Kevin, or...?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Following on from this, that's pretty much the end of the game for tonight. I suppose I better hand out some experience.
We don't have to share XP with the Chomper or the Paladin. That's so callous of me. Too soon?
Yes,
Oh.
you do.
I don't
You
think a Rastal would be
rude
keen
bastard.
on that.
That's right, that's the player, that's not the character.
Oh.
Mm. Don't hate the player, hate the character. I mean, hate the player, don't hate the character.
That's right. Jack's a wonderful guy.
Yeah. So much so that Nadia was dying to get away from him.
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
Literally.
Okay, 12-8 for there. They were much more difficult creatures. That's 32. That's 44.
Oh, you're tempting me now, Martin. I might
Why,
do
what's
it
the...
just to annoy you.
Oh, look at the trade-off.
Gotta
Spend
find a
3 hero
character.
points. Switch places.
No.
We heard that, Martin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I get stupid ads come up right when I'm doing a calculation? Okay, so everybody gets 7,500 experience. Note that down, Kevin, because you'll be starting with the same experience.
7,500. Okay.
Okay, so we have the issue of daylight savings as well, which obviously caught poor old Evan by surprise this morning when
Yeah.
her thing came off. So what I'm proposing is that I'll move the games to half-past 8, which means we give half hour, you give half hour, we meet in the middle. I don't care if you sort of hide behind a picture of perfect Evan until you're actually humanly alive at 6 o'clock or whatever it is, sort of thing. But I think that's probably the best sort of idea for you guys in America and us here.
Alright. I can compromise that. We're gonna get our change in November, and I don't know if that's gonna make it better or worse.
Worse.
It's gonna make it worse. Okay.
You were meant to soften the blow there, I think, Matt, but that's okay.
It's not till November.
It's not till November. We will play next week because essentially we went weekly through my holidays, which means that would be our next fortnightly game. So I'm more than happy to match up with that. I know Martin, you probably will be at work at that time, possibly.
No, I'll be off that day.
Okay, no worries. So all good. Sorry for killing Corbin, but there you go. People die. It's Pathfinder. You'll return bigger, stronger, faster than ever before as you find some kind of trapped figure that has been held ransom by some fossil golems for some reason, because they really need money. I'll come up with a better excuse by next week. But anyway, I'll organise a time with Kevin and we'll sort out a new character and stuff like that. I mean, essentially he has been playing somebody else's character for quite some time, so Kevin can...
How many points for 12th level? How many experience?
Question? Experience for 12th level would it look something like...
220.
Yeah.
220? I would have guessed 200, but anyway. Close. A lot, anyway.
How close are people to 200?
Not very.
Oh,
Not very much.
almost on 200, yeah.
Now, depending on how many XP we got tonight, I'm about 22,000 away.
Yeah, 7.5.
7.5?
That's about there. Didn't miss any games.
Okay, so who's the closest?
Sounds like someone who's 22,000 away is probably the closest.
2,000 away?
22,000.
Yeah, so I'm at a total XP of 185,000 now.
Well, I'm at
So,
197.
Yeah,
12.
I'm 198.
I got
198.
169.
22, so let me have a look at this. PC should be... So you're all 11th level?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
What level we're supposed to be at in the module?
Well, perhaps we should all level up and we should put Corbin on maybe negative. His constitution -1. Because everybody should level up to 12th level between now and next game.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
That means everybody has
Magic.
220,000 experience.
Excellent.
Yay.
In fact, we'll make it
120,001.
250,000 experience.
Jeez.
Wait, so are we at 12?
Million.
We're a
Oh,
little
just-
behind.
By the time you left the crevice, you should have been level 12.
Jeez. We're slow. Oh,
So we
still
leveled
No,
up.
it's the fact that there are so many of you. Like, I mean,
I
this
think
is
that's
Mhm.
this is designed for a game with 4 players, and so I try and balance it out, but sometimes I get it wrong. So, if you want to keep Corbin, it's up to you, Kevin. If you want to make a character that's your own, then we'll get together and make a character that's your own with 250,000 experience, or we'll have Corbin survive.
Yeah, I'll have a look and see what is available.
Okay. Do recall too that I've in fact, there's going to be a review from me out about the Advanced Class Guide tomorrow at some stage, and the Advanced Class Guide actually has 10 brand new classes in it. So,
Yeah,
Same
just
old
looking at
with the
War
look.
Priest.
yes.
You're a bombing kitty. You're a bombing kitty.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the broadcast now. Thank you for watching, viewer, who is there with us.
Hi, viewers.
And other viewers.